So hey guys, it's Nikhil, and in today's video we have something really exciting, really new. And guess what? It's a new Megaminx last layer method. So I named this method Nikhil's Begvanced method. Okay, so it's a mix of the beginners and advanced method on the Megaminx. So I name it the Nikhil's Begvanced Megaminx last layer method. So yeah. So first this is like a 2-part tutorial. So this is part 1 out of 2, and so let's get into it. So first I'll show you the normal the beginners method on the Megaminx last layer. So what you first do, you do the star, then you permute the edges, yeah, then you permute the corners, like just keep doing that, yeah, and then you orient the corners. And now I'll show you the advanced Megaminx method. So yeah, this is the okay. So I do the star, then I go over and do the OLL. So OLL is done. I permute the edges, and then I do either commutators or normal algorithm. So if you use commutators, then if you should know commutators by now, and if you know commutators and the beginners method, then this is really easy for you to learn it. And you should know a bit of BLD, but if you don't, it's okay. So let's get into it. So I'm just doing some random scrambles, yeah. And so step 1, you solve the star. So this was the first step, and by mistake I did the second one, yeah. So step 1, solve the star. It's done. Okay, now step 2. So okay, just a minute. The two methods which I just showed you, the beginners and advanced method, both had 4 steps each. But this method which I'm going to show you now, this Nikhil's Begvanced method, it has just 3 steps. And so you solve the star, and now you permute the edges, so something like that, and now you have permuted the edges and the star. And now what you have to do is, instead of like permuting the corners or orienting the corners, what you do is straight away start with a corner, like commutators kind of thing. So commutators, beginners, so it's like beginners and advanced together, so Begvanced method. So let's start off with this one. So I'll just do DI, RI, D, R, and now this corner has gone right here. Now this is the gray, blue and orange, which has to go right here. So I move this lot over here, and now I see that this has to go here. And how can I put it in without messing anything else? Like, so I do DI, RI, D, R once again, and the corner which was earlier here has come right here now, and this has to go here. So gray, blue, off-white has to go here now. So again I do DI, RI, D, R, and now again the one which was right here has gone down here. So gray, green and pink, it has to go right here. Now for this one I'll do RIDIRD thrice, So RIDIRD, I did it 3 times. Now what I see is I've done this one. So there is no corner over here, there is no corner with gray over here. So I have to start a new cycle. So I start with this one. So I do this DIRIDR twice, and now again this one. So I take it here and just like Begvanced, DIRIDR twice. Now you must be wondering, is this a fail? Is this something fake? Cause all this is messed up. No, it's not. So how to fix it? I'll be showing it to you in the next part, which will be coming up tomorrow. So yeah, I'm just fixing it for now. I'll show it tomorrow on the video. So I hope you understood till here, and I'll be going over another example solve with this Begvanced method. So yeah, step 1, solve the star. We have it. Step 2, permute the edges. We have it. Yep. Now step 3, that's the most confusing one. This thing. So I do RIDIRD. Now this one, these 3, this one has to go right here. So I bring this thing above this, and now I'll just insert it by DIRIDR. Now while putting that in, this corner right here has come down here. So the next piece I'll be solving is this one, because this has to go here. And for this one, it's RIDIRD thrice. And now I've got some random one. So I finish with the cycle. So what does finishing with the cycle mean? If you don't know BLD, then here's it. It means that you have finished your piece which you were just solving, and now it's something like you don't have a piece with gray right here. So you start off with another unsolved piece. So this one I do RIDIRD. This has to go right here. I take it here, and DIRIDR. This had to go here. I do this RIDIRD, and now this thing. So it's just the normal one. So it's DIRIDR. That's just the thing from Begvanced. And again, just to remind you, I'll be doing this last part in the next video. So sometimes you don't get the last part if you are really lucky. And I'm just doing one other this example solve, and then I'll be finishing with the video. So yeah, this is the case I solved the star. Now I do the edges. So if you don't know the edges, you just can learn, just type it somewhere on YouTube, Megaminx last layer edges, and the Megaminx Begvanced last layer, and you will just know it in that. And now what you have to do is the edges. So I just do it. Now we got to the difficult part. So this time I'm going to start solving with this one. So this is just the normal Begvanced case, DIRIDR twice. Now we ended with a cycle. The next one, DIRIDR twice. Now we again ended with another cycle. So next one. So this time I do RIDIRD. This has to go right here. Take it here. DIRIDR. This has to go right here. So RIDIRD. And we are lucky this time. So this has to go here. I take it here and RIDIRD thrice. and this time we are very lucky because we didn't have this whole thing messed up. So yeah, that's it. So this tutorial, it may be sometimes slow for people who have already learned the advanced class layer on the Megaminx, but it's really useful as it's a lot lesser turns. Sorry, it's a lot more turns, but it's full of triggers. So yeah, that's kind of easy, and you don't have to learn any IELTS in it if you already know beginners and advanced. So that's the benefit, and it's for people who are so it's like a intermediate kind of method. Yeah, you can call it a intermediate or intuitive actually, because it's more of logic. And so yeah, it's mostly for people who have learned beginners last year and they want to learn advanced, but if they don't want to remember any IELTS or anything, then they can just do this Nikhil's Begvanced Megaminx last layer method. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and of course share, because I wanted to get it around. I wanted to, like, spread it so that everyone knows this method, so that they can use it in competitions. And yeah, so that's it. Bye. The last layer, the last part fix, I'll show you in the next tutorial. So that's part 2, which will be coming out tomorrow. So bye guys.